You have been trying to get that 100 km/h badge on Zwift, but no matter what, you just can't seem to get there. Well, that's going to change today, because I'm going to share with you 4 simple tricks that will get you this achievement even if you are a light rider. Let's do it! First up, let's talk about your bike setup. If you are going specifically for this challenge, it would be a huge mistake to go with your standard bike and wheels. What you want to do here is to take the fastest, most aero setup you have available, and that is going to be a time trial bike. On the screen right now you can see my favorite setup for this challenge, but pretty much any time trialing bike and any set of fast wheels will do the trick. The next thing is the trainer difficulty settings. You might be wondering if your chances to get this badge are actually influenced by what you set your trainer difficulty to. And the good news is, it doesn't. Zwift will treat 10% downhill as 10% downhill, no matter your trainer difficulty settings. The only difference is how the downhill is going to feel to you. So you might be wondering, why am I even mentioning that? Well, if you set your trainer difficulty down to 0, it will enable you to do your best all-out power effort without needing to shift with the inevitable gradient changes. Tip number 3 revolves around the choice of the hill, and the ideal one is such that it has a combination of steep gradients and long stretches of road without turns that are slowing you down. Yes, you can do this on the radio tower climb. I have done that previously, but especially if you are lighter, it might not give you enough time to reach your top end speed. My personal favorite is Hard Knot Pass in the climb portal, because honestly, that climb is so steep that I've reached 102 km/h without even trying. But if you attempt this when Hard Knot Pass isn't active, pick any climb from the climb portal that has a combination of steep gradients and straight roads. If you do not know which climbs these are, there's a neat trick. You can go to a website called VeloViewer, I will put a link to it in the description below, and there you can preview any climb portal route for its gradients and its curvature. If you do that together with all the tips in this video and find that it was still not enough, go ride that climb portal again, but this time pick a 125% climb portal difficulty, and that should be perfectly enough for everyone. And the last tip is about the correct strategy and execution of the effort. Before you ride downhill, pick a section of the climb where you will go for the badge. Once again, you can use VeloViewer for that. Let's say I decided to do it on the Côte de Pique climb, so I would load it up on the VeloViewer, and there on the graphics I can see that the top half of the climb is ideal for it. The gradients are steep, stable, and the road is pretty much straight. As for the execution, the key is to start your effort slightly before you hit your desired section of the descent, because you want to start the steep part at what is already a pretty high speed. What you will want to do here is your almost sprint effort, let's say top 30 seconds power. And since we've put the trainer difficulty down, there should be no issues doing that no matter the gradient changes. Once you hit the steep part, simply continue your effort until you get the badge.